Hail Biafra. This is Biafran Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
The battle to protect the men on the ground and our Prime Minister, together with Ohamadike. If you are watching this very program, please hit the like button, share across every other platforms. And if you have not subscribed to this very platform, you can subscribe to it and do well to share. Whenever you watch me, hit the like button. And if you wish to support this very platform, you can do that through this super chat channel. Now let me move, please. Here on this very platform, one of the oaths that I have taken on this very platform is never to mislead Biafra people who trusted in me. Because a whole lot of people following this very platform actually trusted in my own news. And we have to say it, no matter whose oath is God. And I must be sincere to you. Those of us in the media must consistently ask what is happening to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Nobody should play to me as if everything is well or everything is under control. I am warning everybody, no matter whom you are, don't bring such nonsense to me as if all is well. Because every day when I look in Finland, things are not getting well. Things are not getting well. And one of the reasons that I have come in this very freedom is to stand, say the truth, no matter whose oath is God. We must look for Obatobie. And I have consistently said this. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the CSO, Deputy Prime Minister, it falls under your care to, as a matter of urgency, if it is to bring Biafra is supposed to have a lawyer, to sincerely speaking, not Obatobie's personal lawyer. Biafra is supposed to have a lawyer as a country, not relying, Obatobie's personal lawyer said this. We're supposed to have a lawyer so that it will be that Biafra send their own lawyer to come and represent their leader. Now, in recent time, if you go to fundraising of yesterday, before the fundraising of yesterday, there is something that Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, I know she's trying, but I must be sincere to you, all of us. Okay, don't say something like this. I must be sincere on this, my platform. I already seen some comments saying, you are spoiling everything. It is your own opinion. We must know if knowing what happens to Obatobie means spoiling everything. I am ready to spoil everything again and again. We must know what is happening to Obatobie. Before I talk my own. There is something that our CSO said yesterday. Before the fundraising, Finland, we are doing this very fundraising to protect our land, which connects to what I said, the news that I have from Finland. Emmanuel Oromijus is equally connected direct to Finland. Anywhere may go, but I have connection. That our PM is kept he's under detention. This is, don't say anything on social media. We must tell ourselves the truth. Nothing them the can is still not in Nigeria. Are we not telling people the truth? Are we not asking his whereabouts? So why must we cover when it comes to Obatobie? We are not supposed to say it like this. If it is something that the Biafra people need to go and protest in Finland, we all must wake up. Unless there is something anybody is hiding. Emmanuel Oromijus will always be truthful on this very platform. The main reason I hated the DOS is because of lies. The main reason I hated this criminal Genkele group is because of lies. They lie a lot. Emmanuel Oromijus stands on the truth. I don't care whosoever that is connected to my program. I don't care. I would want to stand on the truth. Because it is only the truth that will get us Biafra. It is only the truth that we stand. We are whiter than white with truth. Deceiving ourselves here. Obatobie will join us very soon. He is coming very soon. Let us tell ourselves the truth. What is going on in Finland? Are we is Obatobie being represented very well? Some people say, oh, it is left for Finland. Then what are we doing as a people that he is leading? There are some people who went to Finland to protest against Obatobie. If we demand, if that need be it done, that we demand protest, every time we protest to tell Finland that you are, we need to do that to protect him. Do you get my point? We need to do that to protect him. Not every time we say, oh, Obatobie is fine. He's fine. And about John, we all are human beings. Ajụjụ ọnụ ọbụla ha gbara gị gbakarịa gị a week, dobe gị n'ime, gbaa gị 2 weeks, dobe gị n'ime, it becomes detention. Now, agbara ajụjụ ọnụ, a na-clear many things. 1 month agana, a na-clear many things. 2 months na-aga. We are a country that stands on truthfulness and sincerity. Why I love Biafra is because we stand on truthfulness and sincerity. And that truthfulness, anytime I look that truthfulness is not going on, I must ask questions. I must ask questions. And we must be truthful and sincere in whatever we do. Again, there is information that came out that Obatobie have been handed phone to communicate to people. First of all, the place that I saw that information was with Ogenkere. They tweeted that on Twitter. And I look, it's very funny how people lie in this very struggle. Because in this very struggle, I must stand 24/7 in truthfulness and sincerity. That is what exalts a nation. That the other time, or the time that they gave you the news was the Biafra government, led by COS, was in the meeting, discussing meeting, and all of a sudden, COS said breaking news that they have given Obatobie this thing to communicate to friends and call and family. Brother, I have forgotten how the news came. Do you know what? They were still in that meeting. Bam! The news don't reach Ogenkere them. And this is the reason why I am talking about moles within. Having moles within will never save us. Having moles within will never save this agitation. We must be truthful and sincere in whatever we do and focus. We must be truthful at all weather and focus. Moles within will never save freedom. Oh, let me condone him. Let me condone the person. Foul. The news don't read them. And immediately they came to address we are addressing Biafra people this. When you know that you stole this from Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, you call her names, but you stole that. Saying this doesn't mean that what I am having with the government of today is what is happening to Obatobie. People must tell us the truth. I know they follow person blindly. I have why I support Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is because why they were in Finland, the DOS were carrying propaganda against her. This Ogenkere group of Ndoshi, we are reaching out to me. Oh, we respect you. She's evil. She's this. And I withdraw. I contrast. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't ask questions. what is happening to Obatobie. The Biafra government must raise a lawyer to go and represent him. We must stand with him at all weather. We must not rely. Yeah, and our Coco Kambu story. We are people with sense. I know. Anyhow you like, take my program or send nobody. Anyhow you like, take my program. But if I follow you with truthfulness, sincerity. And we must be sincere as a people. We must be sincere as a people. And we must stand at all weather on the truth. On the truth. So far she have tried, but that doesn't mean Obatobie's case is very, very important than anything. Because without Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue remain pending. Without Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue remain pending, and nobody will rise up to speak about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when Mazi Simon Ekpa is in detention. Do you see all your Igbo efulefu? Oh, we are going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this. Are you still hearing it? The answer is no. And again, also, I must touch all these ones. Again, there is something going on in Biafra land. The Nigerian government is bombing our people, and the people who have come saying, oh, we want freedom, is all equally killing their own people. Please hear me, Dodon Tigaka. My fight against some people in the internet doesn't mean that I fight against all the men on the ground. These people, led by Ogenkere group of criminals, goes to Biafra land, invade camps that are not in support of where they support. They buy all of them and kidnap people in it. We must all condemn this. The same way you are asking people to come to Biafra agitation, if people are not standing where you are, you go there to buy them. Once you have the blood of innocent people in your hands, you will never prosper. That is my main problem with this criminal ex-convict called Okengbere. That's my main problem. That's all, nothing more, nothing less. That's my main problem with him. The blood which is going, they are pouring in Biafra land is much. The Nigerian terrorist is coming to buy our own people. And you, your own self, they send you to go and buy your own people just because you are not standing the same way that this person is standing. So they tell you, oh, these people are a bubago. They are a bubago. You go and buy them. I can guarantee you, you must buy. So far, you go from place to buy innocent people. You must buy. That is the guarantee. It's law of karma. It's not from me. I'm not threatening you. It is in the law of karma that whosoever that soils his or her hand in the blood of the innocent, that person will. That's not me. It is law of karma. Stop spilling of blood. If any one of you who are supporting this group, if you love Biafra, tell them to stop spilling of blood of Biafra people. Our youths are going down. People are rushing into Biafra. When they have issue, they that contribute. That is the reason why you put a spy to give you news, and you rush very fast. Oh, Biafra people, we are giving you news that the PM have been handing that phone to speak to friends and this thing, so that you will take glory for the news, which you know it did not come from you. Is that not criminal? Is that how you will lead Biafra? When we talk about Biafra, Biafra is going to be the kingdom of God on planet Earth. Biafra is not going to be the abode of criminal, where somebody will just formulate one thing and tell people, and the rest of the people, with their brains intact, reasoning from their news, will believe in nonsense. As if nonsense, that thing exists. But in real time, it doesn't exist. We must be truthful in all our dealings. We must be sincere in all our dealings. The blood that is being spilled in Biafra is much. It's much. We are crying the terrorists from Fotanjalon is coming into our land. You yourself, you, your main self, that is spying your own people. Are you terrorists from where? The worst part of it is that Mother doesn't look like anything to them. Emmanuel Oremi Jews abhors evil of any type, shape, or form. No matter who committed the crime, I abhor evil. And evil remains evil. Before me, evil remains evil. Before you, because I too much believe in the law of nature. Nature abhors evil, no matter who is involved into the evil. Nature abhors every evil. And that is the reason why we must be sincere. We must be sincere in all our dealings. I have said something. All Biafrans, if you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if you wish Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be safe and sound, one thing that these criminals want is that if they conquer, if they set their stronghold to conquer this very thing, they will buy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm telling you the honest truth with every honesty. If you allow them to conquer Mazi Simon Ekpa, they will buy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what you will do is just stay there to complain. Oh, look at what they have done. You have nothing to do. You will only complain, and the rest becomes a history. Am I communicating, please? Am I communicating? Please, the number on the screen right now, published by Truth Views TV, is the number to call on the program, please. You have to save it. We all need to put our heads together. The same way all of us, all of you, put your heads together to stop Dr. Ngozi Orameze, the CSO, the Deputy Prime Minister, from attending Dr. Damage's program. That same thing all the Biafrans need to do now. You all need to put your heads together, because she is the one to force, not these criminals. So if I'm talking, I don't mean this group of scammers. What they do to Biafra people is scam. The more you look, the less you see. People that started from lying cannot save me. And at the same time, Dr. Ngozi Orameze, you are the Deputy Prime Minister. You need to sit up, tell us what is happening. We don't need anybody to tell us you are the person in the position. And is Biafra having a lawyer representing our PM? What is the effort of the Biafra people? If it is to contribute money for our PM to be well represented, Biafra people they can do anything to protect Prime Minister. Playing down with this news. I don't want to let nobody come and tell me, oh, PM is well. They don't know when they get again in Finland. You will be my #1 enemy. I am telling all of you the truth. I stand on truth anywhere you see me. Biafra people, if you watch people going through my news, always, My news reaches more than 20,000 people some days, every day. Look at my words, reaches more than 20, 30,000 reaches every day. And these people, they come to my news to get what is happening. And I must be truthful and sincere to them. That's me for you. I must be truthful and sincere to them. I wouldn't be telling people, oh, PM is fine. 1 month Ghana, PM is fine. He's hell, 2 months Ghana. I would not. The Biafran government need to get a lawyer now. Go to Finland. If we need protest, there are people who can protest, leave their work, protest every time because people are tired of living anywhere in the world. They want to go home. That is the reason why many people sold their money. That's the reason why many people sold their money. One of the reasons that I'm against this, what Aparawa them are doing, is because they are criminals. Lying, they started with lies and they continue with lies. Example, this update that they gave you people the other day was their spies in the Biafra government. They were in meeting. And immediately Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze break that in the meeting which they started around 7 and ended it around 2 in the midnight. Immediately she break that news. Immediately, bam, that their spy don't test them to them. Oh, look at what they are discussing. Oh, go on. They were still in the news. These people don't go on. Something that is being discussed in house. So these people don't go on. Breaking news. PM now, you have now given and that's a full said, if you hear it anywhere else, know that it is adulterated. Oh, share can we with freedom, including adulterating news, rushing before the news to go and give it news that did not come from you. Is this? I can never support criminals. All of you supporting that ex-convict. All of you are criminals. No matter whose fault is God, all of you are criminals. I can never support deceiving Biafra people. No matter what. Every time, donate more. If you go to whatever they do is, bring your money. I don't plan my life that way. I plan my life to stand on the truth. These are the same people calling me a beggar. They are using Biafra to beg money, share money. Go and ask them. They sent money to Aparawa to leave Africa. The time that the money arrived, someone told me to leave Africa. These are the same people who said, oh, he is begging money. Don't give a damn, whatever you like, but stop deceiving Biafra people. And those of you whom they are not telling this, whatever you do and spill blood of your own people, there is mass killing by this Ogenkere group of Nderireri in Biafra land, spilling the blood of innocent people. Do you know one thing in this very struggle? Since I joined this very struggle, I have never spilled any blood. Not to talk of my fellow comrades due to misunderstanding. You go. Then, who is Sabo between me and you? You boxing people's camp to buy them. It's not Sabo. Evil is going on. And if we do not stand up, the same way that they are playing down on PM's news, the same way they are playing down on PM's news, these people are there. Ogenkere group of companies are there buying Biafrans. Their main crime is that they are not supporting Ogenkere. The same thing that the DOS did, which I condemn. That same thing is happening in Biafra land. That's the truth. If you go to what they are doing, once they break, you see innocent Biafra people, once you see it, they will be the people that will publish it will be the Nigeria. One Nigerian is the and then the DOS. Then who are you working for? Do you claim that you are working for Biafra people? Spilling the blood of those who have come into the freedom. This is how monsters are made. This is how monsters are made. Because whenever you push a man against the wall, that wall will definitely turn around. I can see Ada Simon Ekpa. Please, we need more people in the media like this woman. All of you must subscribe to her channels. Subscribe. Ada Simon Ekpa. She's equally doing fine. She's equally doing fine. Anytime you are live, don't get distracted. Go straight to the news, please. Don't get distracted. And why I recognize you is because you are doing well. Recognition of people, much people, except some few individuals, will distract your program. She is doing fantastically fine. We need more and more people to spring up and speak. And I love the way that the spirit of Biafra is bringing men and women of goodwill to this very Biafra agitation. It's very, very important that we all stand up to be counted. It's very, very important that we all stand up to be counted. Again, what they are doing in Biafra land is very evil. Very, very evil. Those boys that they are buying, those boys came with their mind into this very struggle. One thing that you can never take, you can hold on me is that nobody anywhere will say that I have given information of Mr. A or Mr. B to go and buy that person. I do not do it. Even if you like, be my enemy, the worst enemy that I have, I don't do it. Because a lot of time, but when you stand up, begin to fight people because they don't believe in you, it means that you are the sleeper cell, you are the wicked one, you are the evil. You are the evil. I have 189 live viewers and only 83 hit the like button. Hitting the like button will enable other people to join that program. It will open the gateway for recommendation. This very video is not going to be recommended to many people just because the people hitting the like button are lower than the viewers. If you go to actual viewers of this thing now, they might have reached over 1,000 people that tune in, but only 89 hit the like button. Very, very appalling. You must, as a matter of urgency, hit like button if you love Papa to go deeper. I am Emmanuel Oremijus. I stand on truth 24/7. On truth 24/7. We all must be sincere in truthfulness and in all honesty. And again, those leaders of men on the ground, I'm begging all of you one thing. Once there is problem, don't go and be sending people to buy other people because you want to collect more money to build your own house. Karma is also going to fish you out. Because let me tell you, you are not more important than those whom Karma have dealt with. Karma looks at nobody's face. Karma is real. And please, those of them watching this very program, I want to see people going to subscribe to that Simon Ekpa's platform from here. I want to see people. I want people to tell me that they have subscribed to that, because whenever I watch that woman, I love what she's doing. I want people from here to tell me that they have subscribed to her channel. And we truly need more medias, more people to spring up. If you spring up, you want to stand on truthfulness and sincerity, we will support you to establish. Just be sure that you are standing on truth. Not when you see people come, oh, can you take it to 250 naira recharge card? You leave what you come and start talking rubbish. The way I speak, the way I do, is that nobody will come and say that Emmanuel Oremi just have collected payment from me. Thank you, Adanjua Ebere. Ebere have subscribed. Thank you. Nobody will say, oh, they have given me money. That is the reason why I speak the way I do. I have warned those under Ogenkere. If you said that you want to follow Ogenkere, no doubt, follow him. Remain idea. But don't go on the ground buying our people. DOS did this, and they couldn't succeed. And the same way, I am appealing. I cannot use the word warning. I am appealing to Biafra government. Master Simon Ekpa, we need him as soon as possible. And again, please, if anyone is giving us news based on what is happening to our PM, that person should give us unadulterated news. You see me, all this news that I'm seeing, oh, there is no cause for alarm, it is typical lie. There is cause for alarm. There are other news which came against PM, which I cannot say on this very platform. It is very bad. It is very, very bad. Let us speak the truth, tell ourselves the truth. There is nothing to hide. We are freedom fighters. That Finland is holding our PM. That Finland is holding our PM. That our PM is being held. Even recently now, what they do, let me tell you what the zoo do. The zoo and those whom they use, let me tell you what they do. Every two weeks, those allegations that you see in their platforms, they have not submitted it to Finland. They do every two weeks, they will add one just to delay it. They will go, like what they added now is that money launderings, and there is something that came out in Finnish news. They said that they are still looking for others who are at large. When I put that on Twitter, some people said, oh, that is fake, that is fake. Do you know why I love myself? I want to give you that news. No matter whose stock is Gog, take it. That is the authentic news. They said that they are looking for others who are at large. So if something is good, why are they putting that they are looking for others which are at large? I think say, upon all my presence on the media, I cannot get people all over the world. I have people who every day goes to this thing where they copy the news of that day as they break. Even as it's breaking, if news is breaking now in Finland, they will copy it to me pertaining to this very struggle. You know, they send screenshot to me. I publish it on Twitter. I saw people saying, oh, you just go to Twitter, copy this thing, paste. Okay, I'm not doing it to appease your one-sided or lopsided lies. I don't do it. We all must know. If you love Prime Minister, not fake love, we must know the truth and then check which is the way forward. Our Prime Minister have never committed anything. And let me tell you, upon all those things that they have been doing every day, they have never Prime Minister have never been convicted of any offense. It's every two weeks they will delay. Every two weeks they will bring one lies or the other just to delay it. Every two weeks they will bring one lies or the other just to delay. Our Prime Minister have never been convicted. Just and it seems that PM know before this time. There is something that I wouldn't say just because this thing said that I shouldn't say it. Let me not to say it. Prime Minister knew ahead of time before he made this that I am relinquishing my political career, my finished political career to this very freedom. And he have sacrificed one of the biggest sacrifice. People who are now coming now, apart from the coming of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the COS, which I know that she's doing fantastically fine, but where I have problem, I will say I have problem here. Oga, una no go buy me. I will always say it where I have problem. I will say this is the problem. And that problem that I have found is that the government have never raised any single lawyer to go and represent as Biafran lawyer. In all of these things that is happening, we're supposed to go and protest again. The Biafra people have come. Let us reschedule it. It's not happening. Then how are we? Or do we want to wait till that news before we can say, oh, is that what you are waiting for? Is that what you are waiting for? If you are truthful and sincere, you must stand up. You must stand up. If you are truthful and sincere, you must stand up in this very distance. Because my program amateur, na phone call Pakam. How it is in my mind, I send the Pamona. Program amateur. What I want everyone to do is to go to the drawing board. How best? Obo Biafra people, that is one problem that made me to hate the criminals in the US. When Biafra people, they sat on what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They told our people there is no cause for alarm. He will soon rejoin us. I know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon rejoin us. Nkanabo Ejiofor came out that time and told us he now have a video of everything that happened in Kenya. Don't worry, we will ambush Nigerian government with a lot of covering him all those rubbish. This is 4 years. This is 4 years. Upon all those nonsense, this is 4 years. So we must be truthful and sincere. What they now do in their platform is, oh, look at Umu Ekperima. They have forgotten anything pertaining to freedom. And recently, the same Obontunu Ruago I warned the people about when he was starting, I warned Biafra people, but the people, they refuse to listen. They refuse to listen. I warned Biafra people. Recently, he's mocked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by saying that those who are original freedom fighters are not in prison. That it is only those who believe that they are small God, all of them are in prison. That you can go and check. You can go and check. No member of the US is in prison because they don't fight. If you are not in prison, you are not a freedom fighter. If you are not in exile, you are not a freedom fighter. If you don't run away from your life, because anytime you want freedom, your enemies must come after you. So if you are living in peace with your enemy, who are you? You are a sabo to your own people. I told Ezi. I told him that you're a liar. A liar extraordinary. In the words of what are they calling him? This Aloy Ejimako. In the words of Aloy Ejimako. A liar extraordinary. Oh no. Today he is now making mockery of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So this group of people playing, oh, we love. One thing, I used to say this thing, one thing that made me to know, that this group of Ogenkere are not for Mazi Simon Ekpa. When Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, so na yo na-eme prayer for 7 days. Now, if Finland will release PM for 7 days because they love playing with your intelligence. You love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The DOS use the intelligence to play. Oh, we are defending Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but they betray Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You love Mazen Simon Ekpa. This Ogenkere or Minku group of company play with your intelligence. Oh, they are defending Mazi Simon Ekpa, but they betray Mazi Simon Ekpa. When I heard Chiamaka Ajere saying to me that PM wrote a letter through his ex-girlfriend, not ex-wife, ex-girlfriend who is a lawyer, that is Nke Umunye PM. That somebody should take over. That did Mazi Simon Ekpa, how he put it is how I'm saying it. Did Mazi Simon Ekpa told us that he is still with her, that this person should take over. And he said, have we obeyed the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it Mazi Simon Ekpa's order that we will obey? Hey! We notice once a sabo is always a sabo. He told me, pump and plain, that if there is any order to obey, it will not be Mazi Simon Ekpa's order. It will be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order. His reason is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of those who will buy him. PM is in Europe and nothing will happen to him, this and that. You see it? The person in the hands of people who will buy him, you will obey the order. So if they put him gun on the head and said, tell them to hands up Biafra, you will hands up Biafra because he said hands up Biafra. That was when I know that the betrayal in PM is very deep. But what attracts me to speak up is that once I watch him in his platform, he will be forming love. Oh, Mazi Simon Ekpa, we are not teaching again. Ola Kamado de Biko. Is it not the same person you played down while you were talking to me? That same person, you have now gravitated to love the person 200 times on your platform. That is fake love and that is lie. And that is the reason why I call all of them cowards. Their own is contribute money, contribute money, contribute money. But that doesn't mean that COS shouldn't raise people to go and raise lawyers. We all need to stand up, please. Me and I'm stand up, go and protect our PM. Let the Biafra people know the truth. When we know the truth, it is only when we know the truth. When we hear that authentic news, great Biafrans, this is what our PM is facing. We know that he have never committed any crime. Just the way that the Amazonian people are telling their people, this is what Cho Ayabe is facing. So when it gets to our turn, we will sugarcoat it. Oh, Finland saved our PM. They rescued our PM. A Mechabe Finland Convention. How long will they continue to rescue PM? How long will they continue to rescue PM? Let us be truthful. Let us be sincere in whatever we do. Emechana Finland Convention. So if they rescued PM, why can't they leave PM? And again, there is that news that came out, whosoever that brought that news, that PM can now communicate to people. I don't know how true is that, but let that person have from now till month ending, or from now till next month ending. I'm giving that person. If PM no come out, okay, and there is nothing is being done about PM's whereabouts, you can never control Biafra people. I am here to tell Biafra people the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat words to anyone. I'm here to tell them they have the obligation of knowing the truth. They have the obligation of knowing the truth. Because we cannot go anywhere without truth. Biafra people have the obligation of standing, knowing the truth, what is happening to us. Because Biafra people act when you tell them the truth. Biafrans act when you tell them the truth. The reason why this religious platform goes viral, people come, is because of the truths which this very platform stands for. So people comes to know, oh, we want, this is where we get truth. And I wish to continue with that, not sugarcoat words. I cannot. I will not go and be Darlington that said, oh, since he started supporting DOS, that he no longer tells the truth. And by the way, Darlington Nebunishi, they should know what is wrong with him, because I wouldn't want him to buy. I would want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come out so that everybody go chop his own shame. When you walk out the street of Biafra, people will know you on the street of Biafra. Say, come on, lay how about sabos on that. You have I know sabo kota. Dowe onye obuna bu sabo gadia. Onwe onye ha na ya na emeko. Ha no dey osu. This osu that have already corner na Igbo, we will use them to practice the men osu. The guy buru nishi. And I like him Odiri Bubu Nishi. And the Kazian Koso Kankoso Anon Kuzi police. So hunger non a police in the Nigeria a mekona effect. All Karankoso Wopona Mother Brunishi. These are what you get when you sabotage or when you support the buying of your own people. Are you hearing me? Are you getting me? Please, let nobody deceive the Biafra people. My brother, that Holy Ghost is none and avoid to me. That Holy Ghost. You see that guy, when I knew that guy was just a clone, lying. I see all the Abiato ended him, whatever that I might do. In all of these things, gentle. Gentle. Even Butuzo, we did not see Butuzo in this. So why I am attacking that Butuzo is because they are calling Butuzo. They want to use Butuzo to establish their nonsense. You have never heard about Butuzo. Butuzo have never appeared to tell you rubbish. Now then they use the Butuzo. Gentle have not come. Butuzo have not come. It is Royce which is being commanded, which is Akarawa commanding Holy Ghost. Those are the people you see on social media. Why I attack that name, Butuzo, is because now them carry and come. Say, oh, Butuzo this, Butuzo that. If you carry them, come propaganda, I'm finished. That's me for you. I get many evidence, but I finish you. Let us go to Biafra, the calendar of Biafra. What do we plan to achieve? We are plan to achieve country of sincerity, standing on truth, fullness. That is what we planned. And we must be that sincere. No matter whose ox is Gog, we must stand up and be sincere. Not because if I speak now, I don't know whom somebody will say, and you will not speak the truth. Many people love PM because he speaks that truth. If PM tells you this today, go tomorrow, that thing is that thing. He doesn't change it. Even if he tell you he will do something now, before that time he will do that thing. He stands on the truth. And all of us must stand on that truth. Mazen Namdekano stands on truth. All of us must stand on that truth. I loved that Holy Ghost before. One of the people that I loved. But when I know that clone, that assay, and the threat of life that I see them threatening Biafra people, one thing that you will make me to withdraw my support for you. Let me tell you this secret. Immediately I know that you use your platform to threaten Biafra people. If you see me, I have never written any threats anywhere on my platform. I don't do it. It's not part of me. Immediately you stand up. Oh, if you are not supporting me, we will do this. You have a language of the DOS. I will withdraw from you. I pull out from you. That's me for you. And do you know I used to say it, one of the reasons that I can never, ever support Ogenkere group of liars is because they started with lies. Everything that they told Biafra from onset was a lie. They breeded a cabal before Mazi Simon Ekpa was kidnapped and he was arrested. They breeded a cabal and they denied to Prime Minister when he was asking them. They said, oh, PM, I don't know, I don't call anybody on phone, I don't. Then how did you people regroup very fast? To the extent that as of 23, Katakata Dombots on 23, that is few days or a day after PM disappeared. CRC have already said, now 23 they get the Katakata, which means this very thing might happen before 23. The CRC said, let anybody who wants to lead Biafra people bring their paper so that they will look at it. How many days? What happened to PM? You no one tell us. But you are now telling us if anybody wants to lead Biafra, they should submit their documents. My people, this is cabal, and this has something to do with disappearance of PM. Unless we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. If we want to know about PM, we all desire that right to know what is happening to him. Why is he suffering? What he is suffering? Who are those involved? For you to get those involved, you must first of all get why did CRC open floor few days after PM's disappearance to accept to, if you want to lead Biafra, bring your distance so that they will decide. Have anyone told them that PM is not going to return? These are questions that people are supposed to ask themselves. Because if disappearance of PM happens to you by surprise, you will not have that immediately time to begin to tell. If it happens, if you don't know what happened to PM, you will still be in mute. I don't know where he goes. I don't know this. If he may still return. But when you have open floor before 23, that people should bring credentials, it means that you know what happened to PM. And you know that PM wouldn't return that fast. So telling people, oh, our PM will return very fast. Oh, it's simply a lie. I can never be here when they lie to Biafra people. No matter whosoever that is involved. We need to compare, if you love PM, compel the Biafra government to send Biafra lawyers. People can actually raise money and go and represent Master Simon Ekpa. When the Biafran government stands up and said, oh, we are raising money to go and represent Master Simon Ekpa, Biafra people will contribute immensely. Read my lips, immensely. But when we use that word, oh, no kasalam, very soon, 1 month agana, very soon, 2 months na haga, and 3 months, very soon. Oga, I will not be part of that lies. Mother kokwara na mihemo na eji enwe problem. Because don't call rom ihe na agbaka J5 mana gi eji enwe problem. I will never be part of that. We desire that truth, and we need to act on PM's issue very fast. On PM's issue very fast. I am na koka mavugonu onye rireri. We desire to know that truth. We desire to know that truth. Send people to Finland. All of you went to Finland for declaration of Biafra. Do you know that declaring Biafra without defending Biafra is useless? Declaring Biafra with the pioneer of Biafra being held and not fighting for his, if we are fighting, struggling to fight for his release, it will be that, oh, we are fighting. Apart from going to Finland and raising that protest, have any other thing come up in defense of our Prime Minister? Have any other thing come out in defense of our Prime Minister? The answer is no. When I talk, please, I write off, please read my lips. So I write off the criminals, okay, a group of company. I write them off because those ones are liars, evil. Those ones are liars, evil people. I want Biafra people to know the truth. When you want to know the truth, ask question. What problem do they have? What problem is PM having? Money laundering. According to what they added now, money laundering, terrorism charges, and in all, they have never prosecuted PM. If we are not working with insiders, Imam Madabu, which is the same person, PM, if you watch that video very well, you will see where PM made reference of Imam Madabu. It is their group. It is their group of cabals. Imam Madabu opening panel, bring your paper for this thing before 23, which simply means that he knew what happened to Prime Minister. So any one of you following Ogenkere, that they made him, they wanted to make him Prime Minister before 23, and Dr. Ngozi Araboeze was a stumbling block. They know what happened to PM. If you don't know what happened to PM, you wouldn't be that very fast. You would, that fear in you as your Prime Minister will be in you. Oh, he might return. Oh, my Prime Minister might return. Will he be happy a day or 2 days or 3 days after he disappeared? And look at what I'm doing. Will he be happy? So it is only when you are involved, you know what is happening to him, that you can be able to do what you are doing. Only when you are involved and you know that he will not return because you are sure of the work that you are doing. It is when you will do that thing that which you did by a day, I've been 2 days after PM disappear. You don't go, you carry carry. Oh, come and be the prime minister. There is no fear in it. No respect or whatsoever. No respect, no fear. They know what happened to prime minister. Whichever way you see them, all of them, you see them as they are. They know what happened to prime minister. Because if you watch Gaddafi was so sure that he will deal with prime minister. And where did you see Gaddafi? You saw Gaddafi with them. Papa Ejima was so sure that he will deal with prime minister. Where did you see Papa Ejima? Many of people don't know. Gaddafi is being appointed in Ogenkere's group of Nderi Radio. He's working with him underground. Though. Get me and hear me very well. Papa Ejima is working with Ogenkere. They will not bring that to you because they know that what Gaddafi coming generated, they lost many of their distance, so they can't open that. These people, we are so sure that they will deal with prime minister, which means they have insiders, which means they walk hand in hand. And they gave themselves this assurance, we will deal with him. So coming out, the same people who dealt with him, coming out to tell me stories, is one thing that I will never believe. Read my lips. I will never believe. They hated PM with their blood. If you have never had Nkana boy here speak, when he speaks in his platform, he pretend. But no matter how he pretend, it is there in his DNA. How they hated prime minister. Before I close this very program, if Biafran people do not stand up to ask what is happening to prime minister, it will take you many years. And let me tell you, no matter whom is involved, you must stand up and ask, where is prime minister? DPM, deputy prime minister, you must stand up to ask, where is prime minister? Not relying on somebody giving information. I'm saying my own here. Nobody should call me and say, brother, Ikuhia, Onito Sirisi Ekuya. There is no direct way to madness. Not every time, mother Raho Ketonra Yagoma Silly. Or do you think Nana Raho Ketonra go silly? How do you think that Raho Ketonra in the midnight I stand up, you come and tell me, oh, all is well, and believe Ogi. We need to have Biafra lawyer that will come and update us. He have his direct dealings with Finland, and let him give us the authentic news, not adulterated though. The person whosoever that it is shouldn't come and tell us, don't worry, update. Nobody should come and do it to us. Oh, our leader is in the high spirit. There is no cause for alarm. No cause for alarm. Nobody should come and tell me that crap. We need the direct news. If there is no cause for alarm, tell us, let us believe that there is no cause for alarm. Not tomorrow, there is no cause for alarm. We don't see news where be like say there is alarm and you tell us no cause for alarm. Nobody will believe. This very platform, BS Truth Views TV, now Emmanuel Remigius TV. I speak nothing but the truth. I speak nothing but the truth. I decide to stand on the truth 24/7 in all honesty. 24/7 in all honesty. I speak nothing but the truth. So let us gather ourselves. Stand up to be counted PM have no other family than this very family. PM have no other family. Not the people who use him. Oh, my PM, my PM. Go moto, my PM, my PM. I'm not here for those criminals. I'm not here. The Biafra business. I'm not here. But why I am here asking you, the Deputy Prime Minister of Biafra government, is for you to do something. The reason why we give you support is because I said it. If they say one of those that hated you, I am among them. I hated you with every blood in me. Yes, now. But when it goes to the time that these people confuse me, I started checking. So I come to love you. But that love will never be complete if you do not raise people who will go and ask about the way about of our PM. Go to lawyer. I've been in Finland, I'm a lawyer. 10, 30. Therefore, people will be happy to pay for the Prime Minister's law case. One of the best lawyers in Finland, can they go law cost? Let Biafra people know. Biafra people will be happy to pay. Not something the DOS. No cost for alarm. Our leader is in the high spirit. Our leader will soon join us. 1 month Ghana, he will soon join us. I appear now 2 months. 2 months now. He will soon join us. I travel 3 months. We don't need that. The costliest lawyer, none of Finland, let us know how much it costs. Equal that lawyer. Biafra people will pay for whatever it takes. We will pay for whatever it takes. Let them come and help us. We will pay. People are determined to stand up. But let no one tell us it is well, whereas there is nothing like a well in it. Please,